Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just want to do a short video. Today's Tuesday, day after July 4th. Market opened Sunday night for gold and silver, and silver shot to the moon to 2140 or so, or 2120, and has backed off since. I think we closed above 20 today, but here's the dollar on a daily. You can see, or a weekly, you can see that it's pushing up for the day, trying to get over the 34 SMA, working off of higher low, and we're between the 13 and the 34 now on a weekly. You can see on a 5-hour chart that U-shaped curve consolidation and then the pop. Let's see if we can get over 96.45 previous highs, and then 96.85. I think that'll push us over the 34 on the weekly. But so far it wants to go higher for the week. It is Tuesday. It's going to be a short week, but that higher low is going to push it across, I think, and then watch for a consolidation above the 34. Anything could happen, but as long as this higher low is in place, we can expect price to go up unless we see some kind of a reversal. And you can see the pop into the 34, the bounce back, and now the 1-2 punch is in. So if we get over previous highs, look for an attempt at 98, and then again at 100. So I can't believe we're going to go back in that direction, as we kept fighting all along these hard months to get it below the 34 for the longest time. Let's see what happens though. But it does look bullish from here. So you can see on the daily the push, and that's more like a stair stepping down into support, and then it bounced. So anything could happen. Watch for previous low breaks as it breaks down. But you can see now the higher low and the W and the consolidation. So there you go, dollar. S&P, we had a bad day on the S&P, but we're still on a daily, we're still above the 34. It bounced as it went across, it bounced hard. For the week, you can see we're still above the EMA 8, so watch for that. We need to get below that EMA 8 as its support is holding as we sit here now. But we'd like to stay below our lower highs on the S&P, but you can see that large Saved by the Bell end of July close, the bounce above. Look for previous high breaks, as it looks like it wants to go higher, as now it is bullish retracing back into support. But anything could happen. Look for previous low breaks, and ultimately this is going to stay in play until the breakdown, previous low. So keep a watch on that. Crude took a dump. You can see the pattern forming now. Want to stay above the pattern. When it's inside the pattern, anything outside the pattern, you want to take a run. But it looks pretty bearish for the day. Weekly, you can see that top pattern forming. Right now it's just below the EMA 8 on the weekly, so that's our best support. So right now we're below. See if we stick outside the pattern or want to break through. See what happens for the week. But it looks bearish on a weekly. Let's look at this 10-year bond. Pretty nasty, down 6%. practically, and you can see the last bounce into resistance, and it just took off downward. We did have a nice hammer here, but that was not confirmed as it's breaking down. So there you go. Could be a bottom forming sooner or later, but not just yet. Let's see, a weekly. You can see the breakdown. You can see the previous low breaks and just a devastating effect on the way down. We're definitely below previous lows, 145. So it's in no man's land, and who knows what's going to happen, but there's no support on the way down, so it can go anywhere it wants, I guess. Judging from the markets, it looks like it wants to go lower. So it's well below previous lows. So look for it to reach back into previous lows and hit resistance, bounce back. But definitely does not look good, as it's in no man's land. Nothing's supporting it now. And there's no reversal bars. So let's see what happens. 60-minute on the short term. I have some small reversal bars, but look for a previous low break, as it looks like it's being stopped out at resistance on the 60-minute chart. Moving on to Deutsche Bank, still does not look good for Deutsche Bank, as today it opened lower, and it looks like it wants to break previous lows. And as we stated before, it's definitely below previous lows. It's in no man's land. Does not look good. Does not look good for anybody, especially any of the Western banking system, as we're all connected. As far as I know, if Deutsche Bank starts a contagion in the banking system, I think that you'll have 2 weeks for it to reach the Western states, or the Western United States. So be prepared, keep watching. It could happen at any moment, as we are going lower on the German 10-year bond. Another 3% today. Ouch. Don't know what to say. I don't know how this is even existing as it goes negative. I mean, obviously no one's going to buy it if they're losing money. So it does not look good. Let's go to gold. Gold is on its on a rise as we speak. Looks like it consolidated all day today. It was waiting for it to wake up, and it finally did at the end of the day. So there we go. Look for higher prices in gold, because that monthly chart has just broken out, and it's got a long way to go. It's like once it breaks out, it's got this vacuum, and it's got to fill that vacuum. So we'll see where it goes. I think I stated my first stop on gold would be 1475 by the fall. So we'll see where it goes. Pretty nice. I hope everyone's making some money again. A couple months was pretty rough, as it was retracing and gathering its legs. But now it's off and running. I think with all the turmoil and just a huge difference in markets from the last bull run, I definitely think that this could go higher, make new highs sooner or later. Who knows when that's going to be, but what a great start, as it looks very bullish. Silver, same thing. Like I mentioned, it went all the way up to 2120 Sunday night and just backed off, and came all the way back down to 1965 and bounced above 20. I think we closed above 20. Yes, we did. So that's awesome. Closing above certain points on the chart is always good, especially 20, a great big emotional spot on the chart. You can see the breakout now, kind of forming a reversal bar on the weekly. Hopefully it'll recover and close higher. But right now that's indicating a reversal bar. But we got 3 more days left. Let's see what happens. It's been pretty volatile so far. Let's see if we can get past 21 by the end of the week. GDX is bullish, obviously. Gapped open. Came in, filled the gap, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think so. Gapped open, filled the gap, and just kept going. Look for flat top breaks as time goes on. I think that all these miners are going to be bullish. And again, I hope you guys are making money, as last week was pretty impressive. GDXJ is even doing better than GDX for the week so far. Let's see where we're going. Let's see, previous highs. I got a gap at 52.60. Over here I got a gap as resistance and another gap to fill at 55.80. I got previous lows. Ultimately, I think on this next bull run, I think ultimately I want to see reaching previous lows, which is right smack at 70. So highly probable, I think, if we can get past the 53 mark. Look for retracements, buy into support, and sell into resistance. So we got resistance at 52 to 50, right? 50. Let's call it 52 to 55. We're breaking this double top now. So use this as your support and just take a ride. If you're not already in it, wait for some kind of a retracement at 52, I guess. Or you can jump in and use this double top here as your support. Always look on the longer term chart so you can see where you're at typically. And again, I'd like to see upwards into 60, into 70 once we get over 50. So let's get over 50 first and increase our chances to get to 60 and then 70. So pretty nice chart. You can see the monthly breakout now, confirmed. Definitely changed trends on the monthly charts, which is huge. So expect the trend to be in place for a few 6 to 8 months to a year at least before it breaks down, recovers, and does it again. But you can see the last downtrend was for years. So what's going to happen? I don't know. But again, with all the turmoil, all the printing of money, I think that people are going to be diving into precious metals for safe havens. And I think that these things will break ultimate highs. I mean, I don't see anything that's going to hold it back, especially silver. Silver on a monthly chart has, if we get up to 50 one more time, that's a triple top, all-time high break. And if we can do that, I think it'll jump to 150. So something to look forward to. Just keep buying. I think I put 30% of my paycheck into physical silver last week. Not a lot of money, but it builds up after a while, you know. Just keep consistent. Well, that's all I got, guys. Pay attention to the bond Deutsche Bank make sure if things start to collapse, make sure you cover your bases. Maybe even sell out of the market until you find out what the hell's really going on. Because you got money in that bank broker's account, they'll take it. They'll bail in, they call it. They're going to do a bail in just to save their own asses. So watch out for that. Be cognizant. Keep your heads on straight, and sell into resistance. A lot of people ask, you know, when do I take profits? Well, you sell into resistance. But again, it's never too late to put money in your pocket, or early. Never too early to put money in your pocket. So don't be afraid to take some profits. So there you go. Appreciate you guys. Looks like I got over 1,000 subscribers now, so I can't believe that. And let me know what's going on out there. I'll see ya.